Hello and welcome guys. Today we have a ladder match between old Annihilnine, old, and AlexanderBerlin. Alexander going UEF and old going Cybran. Old is the favorite since has let's say 60, 70 points ahead on the ladder. So let's skip to the beginning phase. So this map, I assume that there will be a lot of spam since all the mass points are spread around, and no floaty units, so they will have to go through these choke points if they want to go from one side to another. And then of course the fight over this side, and there is also this plateau with two sort of levels. So we have the first Snoop and the Magmarine trying to go for these engineers. And they managed to kill it, and then two mantis are following them. One bomber killing one engineer. And then got denied. Then there is another one here. Lots of kills. 5 kills. Pretty good. And then gets taken out. Okay, let's slow down a bit. So here we have no engineer capacity yet, while one here. This keeps spamming land factory, so these mass points have not been taken yet. And so some mantis here that cannot kill much. We have one other bomber killing the radar, always a good target, and one mech marine actually that is trying to kill these engines, and he managed to do it. So this engineer was denied. The ACU now that to work back with these mechs. Now we have another bomber here trying to kill these engineers. On the top we have mantis all spread around, preventing engineers from taking maxes. These engineers survive. Small raid are blocked by this band of mantis. And eco-wise, looks like that AlexanderBerlin doesn't have much eco at all. Here we see Tech Max here. And reclaim wise, AlexanderBerlin has actually more reclaim. Now they are kinda even. Okay, so this tank managed to kill the engineer that was here. There was a band of units that managed to reach drill down here and kill these Chumaxes. And bands of units here harassing at all points. Here luckily we have a PD for hold that is managed to stop an incursion. Another wave of units coming out of the factories. Still maxes here untaken, still one mantis who wants to kill this engineer. Here we have another raid with a few units. Let's see if they manage to kill something. Finally this mantis goes to work. Here also there is a good number of tanks all together. The ACU, I don't know where it's going, everything here is vulnerable. So this mass point have been retaken. Now there are these units that are gonna kill each other. The ACU decide to spam one land factory. Recognized it doesn't have enough build power on this side of the map, and this can idle. These troops have killed these mechs. In the middle, raids going on with the mantis on this side. The center zone here is quite well protected. There is the ACU that now decide to go Tech 2. Bomber trying to kill, doing some damage. Ooh, that was nice. He tried to kill the engineer here, but everything was built apart from the Hydra. And also here was dropped. So Massin can now hold as more mass, especially from the plateau. Here, finally, these troops, there were 2 artists here that managed to take this point defense and go through. So lots of things going on. Now these mantis are gonna die. While here there is this raid in the middle. Let's see if we can kill this mass pump. Yes. And this raid on the side, there are a couple of Tech 2 maxes here, but we have Tech 2 from old rhinos showing up in the field. They can probably take everything out if they are microed. Okay. So on this side, a big amount of units coming toward the ACU. Here one rhino died, or no, I don't know, they just got split. And this raid accomplished nothing with very few losses. Now we have the ACU against this band of units that it's probably quite enough to kill it. Close. Now let's see if the tide of this game changes with mismatch in tech, since we have hold that has tech 2. We have air dominance from Alexander. No planes for hold. This push is going through the middle, taking over these maxes. The ACU is taking kills, making kills. Also here there is an attempt of raid failed, or... well, they're not dead yet. And here the Tech 2 units are killing everything, so just Tech 1 max is killed, not much. Here we'll have 4 tanks going harassing these maxes, and Tech 1 bomber here tried to do something against this factory. Economy wise, now Alexander going very low at 26. See a lot of maxes missing still on the side of the map, and probably not much Tech 2. Well, we have 1 Tech 2 max. Well, here we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have a Tech 2 power down. Alexander has the tactical missile launcher. Okay, so he's here. So he can't kill Tech 2 maxes yet, but if he moves here, he can try to snipe something with the tactical missile launcher. That could be a good strategy. 1 TMR goes down. How's it go? I don't know. So 1 drop here managed to take this expansion, at least partially back. 1 annoying artillery here killing both maxes. And we have a band of some Tech 2 units that managed to sneak in. We have some pillars waiting to meet them. Defensive position all around this place. And now we have Tech 2 mongooses for a hold, but they can't really contend with 4 or 5 rhinos. So these 2 rhinos they got wiped, but these 2 are able to go down here and kill maxes. They were just Tech 1, but still. And another raid here with PDs. The ACU actually is doing nothing, so they managed to sneak past. Here we have 1 PD that went down. And this tank finally has been taken over. Here we have another raid on this bottom side. Lots of things happening. Eco-wise we still have hold. As soon as I say it goes down, but He has not enough power whatsoever. Ah, because the power got sniped by the TML. So that's the problem. See, it doesn't have power at all. He needs to rectify this situation. Not good because he has engineer working on different power. Everything now is sorry guys, everything now is paused because as you can tell I have a bit of a cold, nothing great, but I can't really speak properly today. So let's see if he rectifies these power problems. Well, he will do it now, yeah. So he has to unpause everything fast because for a few minutes he wasn't able to produce units, and as you can see on the bottom here his ACU has to fight for his life. So also these texture maxes are exposed, but now the ACU went back here. And those this zone has been wiped out. However, we have quite a lot of rhinos marching, they can do a lot of damage. Here we also have a small band of artillery, try to do something, killing one engineer, they can kill this raider. Not super important, but allow him to see here. Now we have one drop here. Also this side has been raided, no protection on the way in here, this PD was not enough. So we have 2 rhinos and 1 artillery to kill 1 Tech 1 Max. Lots of APM spans there. And here also we are still this raid doing damage. But eco-wise we still have old with more mass income. Probably because he has these 2 Tech 2 Maxes here the whole time. And actually we have 1 random Tech 2 tank here still being able to raid. And we have Wagners, so they can cross the water. And can kill this pigeon, maybe try to. So now hold is kinda restrained in a defensive position. He has to move with his high value unit at the front, but lots of troops also for Alexander here. There is this texture radar that could be an easy target. This PD quickly snipe from the ACU that allows these troops to move with no problems. So these troops here, they were not able to go here and actually finish the job. This side now has been retaken quite well from hold, and eco-wise still these 10 max income, these 2 maxes are down. This engineer not dying because this rhino can shoot, Wagner can shoot at him. We have an attempt here of Rambai passing through his PDs placed here. And here now we have a bunch of rhinos gonna demolish this band of Mungus and Tech 1 units. So this is a big win. Here we still have these troops that they can't go in now because there is a Tech 2 pigeon almost dead. Whoa. Almost, and we have 1 Tech 2 PD, 1 Tech 1 PD, so this unit could be sacrificed. Well, it doesn't need that power now. Okay, so what's happening now? We have a kinda low in action, just a few Tech 2 units moving. Hold retaking control over his side of the map. His unit moving back managed to kill these 2 maxes. And artilleries now harassing this force on the top. And they've just been sitting there doing nothing. I mean, We have units that could be able to do damage all over, but it's a sad view. Now we have this transport, doesn't know where to go, drops here again, and all these units, look at that, all killed by 6 artillery. Maybe he was microing things in his base. So now the gap widens a bit. He decided to cap his maxes, and they provide almost double of the max income. If I think they give one more, so if is 6, the normal. Well, actually they give 9, so these three maxes gives a +1 kinda for adjacency. So one mass and a half, one mass pump and a half if you have it covered by mass storages. So now we're finally a push coming on the top side. We have the ACU retreating. Here we still have this badly damaged pigeon with only one tech QPD. Here one solitary rhino tried to do the job, but it get destroyed. Now on this side we have some rhinos that tried to go in, but there is no enough punching power. And now this troop decided to go in, they finally kill the pigeon. Let's see if now he's affected. He is affected now, because he has enough mass to spend, and now the overcharge puts him in a mass stall, but the ACU will be able to clean this up. Just random planes suiciding. So yeah, this push was repelled, but significant losses. He needs to spam another texture pigeon as soon as possible, and he's actually not doing it. But we have the first Percival on the field, taking a long route on this side of the map. Here we still have the random rhino that was parked here, going on and killing something, and lots of units has been sent to take him out. So let's speed it up a bit, because there's really not much happening at this very moment. Again, the eco now old as double, so we also have some gunship play, no air protection whatsoever. Now we decide to spam something, and here we have one flak that's probably gonna be able to kill the gunship quite fast. Yeah, not that as fast as I thought. But yeah, he's dead. Now we also have bricks coming up on the side, an attempt of freight, but there is one other. No, it's actually a wall section, so there is nothing on the side. He tricked himself thinking that there was a PD there, but it wasn't. Now we have a nice drop of bricks protecting this side. And of course, when you have more mass, you can spam more bricks, and eventually, even if the Percival are stronger, if you have double of the amount of bricks, they're gonna capitulate. Now this Tech 2 radar is gonna be destroyed. What's happening to the vision of well, it doesn't have vision of all this part of the map now. And here we have one Percival killing Tech 2 units like a boss. He can't one-shot the Rhino, but still. And here we have some troops going in. We still have Rhinos, that should be enough to defend against his artillery. This max could go down if targeted, but not really. I mean, what? Well, they just decide to retreat to try to... Ooh, because there is also a Techimax here and all this part has gone taken over, sorry guys, from all these bricks. And this artillery managed to take on this Techimax. And now we have these units that are finally caught up and killed everything. Defensive drop. So actually Hold playing really well also with his transport. Also all this base is gonna be demolished by the amount of bricks in here with minor losses. So yeah, looks like that Hold has this game in the bag. Now we can just go through here and probably kill everything on the way up. Still. Ding. Nice. Best artillery. Veteran. And now we see the advance here. Only few Percivals are defending the base. One Percival goes down. Two Percival left. Three, they are trying to retreat. Protect the pigeons, guys, protect the pigeons. But the sheer amounts of Tech 2 units also have 2 Demolisher. We have some Tech 2 bombers that are trying to do something, but that was the move that decided the game. And actually killing the Demolisher is actually doing more damage to his own troops. And Alex decided to concede. Well, hopefully you enjoyed this game and see you next time. Ciao ciao!